Hello, Collective. This is Ashley Rocha. Um, this is Rebel Tarotista. This is going to be a general message. Whatever, whatever energies the strongest, or the strongest that comes through, whatever comes through first. Hope it resonates for you guys. Take what resonates only. Leave what does not. Um, I'm channeling for the collective, so it's a collective consciousness. So be aware. Just be aware that tarot is not gender specific. Of course, you guys know the rule. Um, Not rules, but like you guys know to use your discernment to flip the energies as needed. You can flip the roles where they fit into your energy. May only messages that serve the viewer's highest good and messages that need to come out. May they come out, and may the person that's watching this video get something out of this reading today. Well, I'd like to go ahead and call in my full spiritual team, my light, my guardians, my holy ancestors, my Holy Spirit, the Holy Spirit. I ask that they protect me, come into my space, into this reading, to interact with me and guide me and protect me from any malevolent, nasty, monitoring energies, entities of that are not closest to the light. I ask that Spirit binds them up and returns them to source. May they no longer be able to interact with me while channeling this message for the collective. May it be what you guys need to hear, and may the message reach who it needs to reach at this moment. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, Holy Angels, what's the current situation? Tell me about the collective. What's the current situation for the collective? Please feel free to, if this message resonates with you, or if you would like to share it, please feel free to do so. And any support from you guys is greatly appreciated. And I'm very grateful for actually just being able to share a video with you guys today. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on for the collective? What's going on with the collective? I feel you're going to enter a new space of abundance and where your hard work and everything, all the seeds you planted are starting to bloom, come into full bloom. And you're actually planted good seeds this time. And you're waiting for some kind of your ships to come in for you to finally see results in your hard work. You're in this state of abundance right now, to where you've took a step back from a certain kind of situation, and you kind of use your discernment as to where if this fits into your future or not. And so you kind of had to make these, decisions to cut some kind of responsibilities off that kind of like release some weight that wasn't yours to carry in the first place. I'm getting like 10 of Wands energy, but current situation, I'm getting you're gonna be in celebration mode soon. Really pat yourself on the back, even though 2 of Cups. You are going to be stepping into a harmonious either partnership, friendship, a more stable workplace, or you're going to collaborate somehow, or with maybe it could be a lover coming in. The Knight of Swords talks about like you communicating your needs in kind of like somebody here is trying. I guess they're trying someone wants to pursue a relationship with you. I think this person, when they come in, I think that with the Knight of Swords upright, is usually, it's usually, you know, it says here, the Knight of Swords, it says, let's be honest, this isn't, ugh, you know, this, oh my god, my tongue, stop it, Ashley. Let's be honest, this would just world, okay, just isn't fabulous enough to glory her. I can't read this. Her appearance is a sign that you are limitless to the pursuit of your dreams. So you communicate your dreams out to the universe, send that message out, that and know that you're worthy of good things to come. And you kind of like been going over it in your mind for quite some time, I guess. And you would like somebody who would understand you, who you feel like you have a mutual understanding with, whether it's lovers, friends, colleagues, or co-workers, or any acquaintance of any sort. You want to create a harmonious atmosphere for in every aspect of your life, for in all situations. You want peace. You fight for your peace in whatever situation. Tell me more. What's the message for below? What's the message for below? More peace and thank you. Thank you. I'm going to take all this. Okay. Thank you. Got the 8 of Wands here. The 2 of Pentacles. 2 could be significant. We got the 2 of Cups as the current situation, so where you want to find balance between interpersonal relationships and work relationships, and you want to create a good business work separation. You want things to run smoothly at the job as well as at home and in your home life. You're being called to pursue your dreams right now. You have everything it takes in you to basically to succeed, to accomplish what needs to be accomplished as far as goals go. I'm already clarifying with these. I guess there could be some shady people in your energy who are competing with you at the workplace. It seems like they really, really have it out for you. They're like arguing. This is where like, well, you're supposed to. You said you got her good that day. What happened? She just said one word and the argument was over. What happened? What went on? They're kind of feeling embarrassed at this point because you're a person who likes to, you get your point across and you get it across so where everybody could, basically could understand it, because it's like these people need to be trained or something like that. But people don't like how you are just a very upfront person. You're like, all bullshit aside, I think you're somebody that gets your point across the first time, sets your boundaries, and tries and maintains those boundaries. That's why people, at the same time, they look up to you, but they're at the same time they know they can't fool you. They know that this is not your first rodeo, that this is not the first time you deal with these things, petty arguments, things that are just a waste of time, people collaborating against you. Could be 2 people, could be 2 to 5 people in your energy that are competing with you and trying to distract you, keeping you looking at little things that it keeps your focus off the big picture. That's where you need to be focused right now, basically. The Temperance energy is a balance. You're trying to find a balance between taking action towards something that you really want to, and knowing when to withdraw your energy from certain situations or from certain, where you know where you need to work on, what needs balance, and you're moving forward like victoriously, but you're still being everything in moderation. You're not trying to overdo your, you're finding that balance between homework and as far as your emotional well-being goes, and your stability. That you have to take it easy, because you get stressed out. You're taking more care of your mental health. Maybe you had been suffering from depression lately, or you've been thinking about going back on your meds. I'm hearing something like you got off your meds and now, but you're getting a little overwhelmed in your work environment and with your friends that you're dealing with right now. They're basically telling you all their problems, and you're trying to work diligently with them to make them see their worth, or to show them compassion, or give them good advice, but they just want a little bit of, they want somebody to feel sorry for them. They want attention. They're attention seekers. They're kind of like trying to project their negativity onto you. They're always complaining about their partners, but then they seem to just, there's no trying to save these people. They're going to run back to their problems after they cry to you about them. That's what it is. You got to protect your what goes on, what you let yourself listen to, or you let yourself, or what advice that you're getting. You need to be careful about people who are speaking negatively about themselves around you, or who are bringing up gossip, or things that are just a distraction. Basically, it's not serving your highest good to be around a certain, and you're realizing that right now, and you're taking the necessary steps to basically get your ducks in a row, get your shit organized, get your shit together. You're doing a good job. This has been a tough path, but you're gonna make it, and you're gonna make it. Okay, so far we got the Two of Cups with the Knight of Swords, which tells me that you want somebody. I'm getting that you're a partnership may be coming in for you where it's going to be equal in every aspect. You guys are going to complement each other in every aspect of your lives. Encourage each other to pursue y'all's dreams, or maybe this is a goal of yours, to improve a current relationship, or a current situationship, or work environment. You're taking the steps towards it, but there's too much people trying to, at your work, bringing up making you kind of get sucked into their drama, distractions. They don't want to see you move forward, or whatever it is you're doing. They're really jealous of what you got going on for some reason. Like, they can't worry about their own work. I mean, their own job. I mean, come on. But it's sad but true. But the world's like this. We got to really, really carry ourselves. Carry yourself. Be confident in yourself. Know that you got your own back. That know that you are going to be able to take care of yourself and hold your own, and stand your ground. Because you're a one woman show. You're a one man, one woman show. And if provoked, you can be a riot. You can be just fucking crazy. We're crazy too, collective crazy too. Like Crab said, collective crazy too. Shit, don't fucking like come on, like you think you're the only crazy ones, motherfuckers? Like, seriously, like, come on. Don't get tied up into that bullshit. It's just to distract you. I don't know what it is you got going on, but it's something you really feel passionate about. Something that people are trying to get in the way of, or even take it away from you. I'm getting like a destiny swap kind of thing, because I got the King of Pentacles right here with the Five of Wands. You are creating this environment. You're creating this empire for yourself, or this legacy. You want to leave behind a legacy, and you're doing a good job, and you're on your own. But there's others around you that are not equally as enthused as as you to follow, to follow their dreams, to follow their goals, and you need to change your work environment, or you need to change. You need to let go of old, that you like, limiting behaviors, or beliefs, or or letting yourself get the wrong advice from people who don't want to move forward in life, or who don't want to pour into you as much as you pour into them. We just want to take advantage, and use your resources, and they probably hang out with you just because you know certain people, and you have connections, and you get shit done. That's what they want. They want to suck up all your good energy. But the thing is that these people are not around you to challenge you enough. You're supposed to be around people who basically are even higher up than you in the business, and would give you some sound advice, that just as you would, to your colleagues, to help them out. You need people that help you challenge yourself. you know um there you can tell the difference between healthy competition, or healthy environments, where you're allowed to express yourself, and grow in every category of your field, in every, to basically to master something. You got what it takes to master this, but you're also working on something else that you're passionate about. My earring, fuck. Anyways, you're also working on something else you're passionate about. Maybe you're into jewelry. Maybe you want to, maybe you want to open a jewelry shop, and maybe you want your time to fix your jewelry, and you can't, you have all these good ideas as far as jewelry goes, or you like jewelry, or you just compliment things. You just compliment any situation well, but in this environment, your hard work is not paying off as much as it could be paying off in another more stable work environment, or with more friends that have, or more acquaintances that have like common goals, who want to prosper, who want to see others succeed, who want that for themselves as well, and who are willing to do the work. You want them to be equally as passionate as you, but you're not getting the stimulation you need in this current environment for some reason. Maybe it's just like friends that own a business are going to be together or something, or thinking about leaving the business. So this is the Titan in this reverse. Number 24 could be significant. 42, number 6. February the 4th can be significant as well. April the 2nd can be significant. Okay, this is 20. Yeah, this is 24, the Titan. So let's go to the Titan. Okay, so this is just further clarifying things with the Midnight Oracle. Yeah, it's the time limit's gonna go up already, because my phone has no storage, guys, so I gotta hurry up. Okay. All right. The Titan, it came out reversed, so I'm gonna read the upright. The upright for strength, protection, and responsibility. This card represents a towering force of resilience and determination. It signifies the ability to rise above challenges, protect what matters, and wield power wisely. So basically, it's tying to the message that we were talking about earlier about channeling your energy, or really putting energy into things that matter, using your energy wisely. It came out reversed. This is the meaning of the reverse Titan, which came out reversed right now. Overwhelm. I'm going to honor the reverse position. It's overwhelm, misuse of power, or vulnerability. Warns against being consumed by responsibility or misusing your strength. You see, balance your influence with compassion and self-care. So there you go. You got to put yourself first, and you can't let anybody try to hinder your growth or give you advice when they've never been in the situation themselves. It's like going to work in your party dress that you always wanted to wear when you go out or something, but you don't have a chance to wear it, so you're gonna wear it that day or something, like out of place, it's kind of like, oh, taken back, like, out of your element, you know. That's how, that's what, how people could influence you around. They can have you scattered and focus on other bullshit, you know, like needless drama, or get you getting sucked into, you know, something, or you always saving the day, going, you know, playing, being the hero, Captain Save-A-Ho, or what have you, to your friends, and that's all they want from you is your support when things are hard. You tend to be like a real resourceful person, and probably the most practical person in your work, for your group, or your environment. And it makes others jealous. They don't want your advice. Do not waste your time in giving it to them. They're just going to walk back to their problems afterwards. They just want your energy. They want you to make them feel important. They want you to acknowledge that what they're doing is healthy. No, they keep going back to the same situations that are toxic for them. And and all you do is you're like, did I not be a good friend? Did I not give them good advice? Did I not tell them their worth, or try to make them see their worth? They want to keep running back to their problems, and then at the same time they resent you for wanting to show up for them in a way. You know, they wish that they so badly want to be like the position you're in, like as far as giving advice and being so resourceful, and being a powerful manifester, and you really going it out, and moving forward towards your goals, and actually achieving, actually making progress, visible progress, that's making them feel threatened, in so to speak. So that's the Titan reverse. Okay, I'm gonna pull a few more, quite a few more. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, clarify the 5 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. What's the shady collaboration about against the collective? Why are they collaborating to waste collective's time? What's going on? The Shrouded Keeper. They want you to be cloaked in a way. They're trying to cloak you, trying to maybe put the wool over your eyes, and so you won't see your full potential moving forward in your endeavors, or what have you. Number 20 could be significant. Number 2 could be significant. A size 2 can be significant. Somebody could be a size 2 in pants. Somebody wants to see you not be true to yourself, as when everybody's around, you're like pretty much the same person, but you deal with your problems a little different than others. You're more resilient, and you tend to move forward, and not need a lot of help like these people do. They're not helping themselves. That's the thing. And this is just a classic scenario with friends, you know, like friends not wanting to help, so-called friends not wanting to help themselves, that don't want to achieve any goals in life, who are basically not serving your highest good in anything, and as far as friendship goes, as far as acquaintances go. You don't even need to be dealing with these people, this needless drama. They want to suck you into their drama. They think they secretly just have it out for you, want to compete with you or something like that, which is not going to happen. They can't compete where they don't compare collective. They want you to not be true to your roots. They don't want you to stay true to yourself. They want you to conform like they do, like they did, like they had their point where they were trying to move forward, and kind of like got sucked back into those cycles. So they think that they can try to do what was done to them to you. But the thing is that you're moving past that already. You're already been through all the lessons that you need to. You already learned all the lessons that you need to learn dealing with these people, or dealing with this kind of behavior from your friends. They're not your friends. I think maybe you guys were more close in like high school or college or something like that, or you're trying to get a business picking up with them. They're not, and it's not, you're not getting the results that you should have gotten, like during this time. You know, during this time, you guys, if y'all it would have been a good collaboration, you would have reached a certain goal that you've been wanting to reach, and that you had a certain time frame, but it keeps getting delayed. Everything keeps getting delayed because of these distractions from these people. So Spirit, tell me more. They see how resilient you are. I got the fractured mind here. Um, a person who has to go through pretty much hell, the 6 can be significant. A person who has to deal with this on a day-to-day basis, and they should know by now, this person's been through this before. We keep doing the same things and they keep rising above it. You know, when your mind is fractured, when you kind of are scatterbrained in a way, you have that that resilience to use it to as your comeback. You know, the more they try to hold you back, the more you use it for your fuel to move forward in life. And despite a fractured mind, or you looking deep within into your, and doing your healing, and looking within, and being and becoming self-aware of what needs healing, and what needs to be coming to full circle, as far as your spirit completing some kind of mission that God has for you, maybe to heal your past wounds, maybe to look past the broken, fragments of your mind. um Basically, it's telling that the the more trauma that you endure, the deeper you look within to correct those wrongs, and and things are, you feel like overwhelmed. You keep things coming up that need healing, that need addressing, because these people around you trigger you, and they help you kind of look, more deep within and self-reflect. So so basically, they're doing you a favor. They think that they're not. They think that they're just distracting you, but you're learning a lot, and this is like a training ground for you. God, makes these delays. You experience delay in your life, but God does turn it into something positive, or you could look at it in a positive way, because you're thinking outside of the box with the blooming veil here. You you turn your confusion into something. You channel it towards finding the truth. The more they try to confuse you, the more clarity that that you sought out for. The more you meditated, the more you use that to your benefit, to move on, to move forward. You're kind of like, you're a really old soul, and there's some kind of test that you need to pass this lifetime, because it seems that you keep failing with the same energies. They're kind of like body jumping. Like, as soon as you feel like you've healed from something, or you've closed a chapter in your life, here comes something else that reminds you of the same thing, and it gets frustrating, but you learn to persevere, in spite of it. So, all right, I'm gonna pull a couple more cards from the hard truths, and then I'm gonna wrap it up, because it's already gonna be the time limit. Okay, what's the final messages for the collective spirit? Reality check. You have big dreams, but are your goals achievable? Contemplate fantasy versus reality, because manifestation without work is just a delusion. But also, you can't work towards something and not have faith in what you're doing at the same time. So you got to find that balance between, what is achievable, and what needs to be, like, basically, things that you're unprepared for. I think you're a powerful manifester, but you kind of get ahead of yourself a little bit. You can get lost in channeling, from the 5D, and you need to come back down to earth, and you need to kind of ground yourself, and get out in nature, and really go over what's going to fit into your future, and what belongs, what needs to be left behind, or what kind of poor choices that you need to stop. We all need to stop making, but it's a general reading. Remember, don't shoot the messenger. But It says shadow side. You're avoiding aspects of a situation that make you feel uncomfortable. Face the darkness to gain a complete understanding to make informed decisions. So basically, yeah, you need to get your damn head out of the clouds. Stop fearing your power. It says fear your power reversed. You need to move fast. It says power has quietly been developing inside of you, wanting to be claimed, but fear is stopping you. But this is reversed, so you're going to have to face your fears. Unspoken truths. It says there are truths that need to be addressed and no longer could be avoided. So just like your shadow work that you need to do, that you need to clear up. So because you're coming into alignment with something that is still unbeknownst to you right now. Bad vibes. The situation has unfavorable energy. Pay attention to subtleties in your body, and proceed with caution if you must. So remember not to be so hard on yourself when you're doing the shadow work. A lot of things could be coming up that you don't want to really address, that you don't really want to talk about, and these people around you kind of triggering an awakening in a way. But it could be a dark night of the soul kind of deal, and you're gonna get through it because you're built for that. You basically you're the trailblazer in some sort. You're gonna go down this path and you're going to figure shit out, and you're gonna make some people mad at the same in the process. It's gonna piss a lot of fucking people off. Like, it's gonna be like a slap in the face. Like oh, how dare you? Yeah. And it's not your problem. It's not your problem to deal with, to be babysitting fragile egos of people who don't know how to hold themselves, or who don't know how to take accountability for things, or who don't know how to appreciate the good things in their life, who are just constantly complaining about the bad things and not being content with what you're supposed to be content with whatever you got, and that's going to multiply your blessings. Of that lack mindset. Money is not the only thing that makes a person poor. Their lack mindset could be an issue. Their relationship with having good work ethics, or they could be compromising a little too much of themselves. You have to really stay true to yourself and really make decisions, or move in a way that aligns with your desires, or what the outcome that you want to achieve, or the results that you want to obtain. Well, I'm going to go ahead and close this reading out tonight. I hope this resonated with you. I hope this helped. Well, I guess I'll see you in the next reading. I love you guys. Bye. Good night.